Okay. Oh. Okay. What's up, guys? It's nice to see you. So I know I don't ever really make videos, but I think the best time to start is right now. You know what they say? It's like best time to start something is 2 weeks ago, but the next best time is to start right now. Just thought about it. So I'm here. Just thought I'd talk a little bit. Talk in front of the camera. So yeah, I'm here. Basically, I'm starting this because one, I'm on summer break. I'm a college student, so I was struggling a lot during this past semester. I'm a senior. I should be graduating here in this fall, but man, life is kicking me in the butt, man. Like, let me tell you, man, this straight just kicking my ass. To put it just broadly, it's kicking my ass. And you know, here in this time now, we got a bunch of stuff to worry about. We got stuff like, you know, hantavirus, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm here and I just thought I'd really start recording a video. So I guess I should find something to talk about. I'm here in my room. It's my wonderful room. I'm back home. Go to college 3 hours away in a different city. So, you know, it's not the easiest doing that. So when I'm back home, it's a lot, man. I get back home and immediately my body decompresses and just start crying. You know, a lot of the time when I get back home, just come to bed here, start crying, letting it out. And doing some research, I just kind of looked at why do we feel so much better after crying. Obviously, all that physical stress, like all the stress, it manifests itself physically. So whenever you're stressed out and you know you got all this strain on your body and on your mind, whenever you cry, I guess this kind of all leaves you. I mean, what I also found after looking it up is that I don't know if it's common knowledge or not, whatever, but whenever you cry, you're releasing stress hormones. So just thought that was kind of interesting that, you know, there's actually a reason to cry. I mean, you shouldn't hold it in. And the reason I'm bringing up crying is just because I cried a lot, man. Whenever people say put in blood, sweat, and tears, people mean it. Or at least I mean it. I put genuine blood, sweat, and tears into the past 3 years of my life. It's gonna be 4 here in a couple months, so I guess I could just say 4 years of my life. But I don't think I've earned the right to say 4 years of my life because I haven't graduated. So once I graduate, or at least once I'm there, nearing the end, I'll give myself that. But the 3 years that I've spent these past, the past couple years, the past 3, it's been rough. Obviously, you start off, and when I started off, I was so excited, and you know, the excitement stayed with me for a little bit, maybe a couple days to a week at most, and then start getting hit with the homesickness. Now, I'm sure most of you have experienced homesickness, but man, when you're out in college for the first time and it first hits you, oh my god. Every little thing made me want to cry. Every little thing would remind me of, man, I want to go back home. I want to go back home and lay in bed. Or go back home and be with my mom, my brother. You know, chill with my pets, play video games, play music, perform by myself. Like, that's what I want to do. But that first week, man, it kind of gives you the shell shock and the that experience you need to really, you know, get into the mindset of a college student, because it's not easy. I'm sure every single one of you who've been to college and stuck it through, man, you've had those nights where you have like an hour of sleep and you still have to work while you're in school. At least I do. And it's a lot, you know? And I just think that the first week of that experience really kind of shows you what the rest of the way is going to be. Now, I'm not saying that all my experience is bad. Like, I'm not saying, oh man, it's like prison being in school. It's not. Obviously, you're there, you're learning. That's what school's for. You're there to learn. But it's the other extracurriculars that you need to do that I think also kind of add on to that stress. For example, I like going to the gym. This shirt that I'm wearing is extra large. I'm not an extra large guy. But with that being said, I like going to the gym so I can wear clothes like this. It looks big. I don't mind it. I like it. That on top of school, I mean, it's doable. And then on top of work, it's still doable, but I was explaining to one of my friends I saw earlier today that the scheduling is really what you make of it. But if you don't give yourself time to breathe, it's going to be horrible. And unfortunately, I didn't get to register for my classes, the ones that I just took, fast enough, so I had to take some pretty awkwardly timed classes, I would say. They're great classes, I love them. Yeah, they're hard and they suck, but I love learning. It's good to learn, know skills, everything, but what kind of stuck out to me when I was talking to him was the fact that I was telling him my schedule, and I kind of realized as I was talking about it how horrible it was, how just like it's so hard. I had 3 back-to-back classes, and college classes are not the easiest to have back-to-back. To be honest, I think it's easier to have huge gaps between your classes so you can have time to reset, because class, especially in college, it's inevitable you're going to be missing classes. You're going to skip a couple classes. It's inevitable unless you're just really that disciplined, which I'm sure there are people. But you know, when you skip the class and you go back, it's like, man, it's a lot. And then you have to process all that information almost to where it's an information overload. And then you have to go straight to another class. It's not a lot of time to process. It's pretty tough. But what I will say is it's doable. And I think that's just kind of been my message recently, is that it's doable. You know, that's why I kind of got the bravery to sit in front of this camera. I can do this. Why not me? You know, a lot of what I've been hearing is, you know, tips and help. Maybe you should go this way. Maybe you should go that way. It'd be better for you. You get an opportunity if you do this, do that. But I kind of just been saying, why not me? Why can't I start something and be successful at it? And that's what kind of led me to do this. I don't know if I'm going to even edit this video. I might not, just drop it. To be honest, I might just drop it. And no matter who hears this, I just want you to know I've kind of opened myself up to the audience, to give them my thoughts and my struggles. But what I will say is take it from someone like me that has gone through the struggle, has literally cried for days on end, struggling. You know, there are times where I barely had $1.50 to give me a bag of chips from the dollar store, you know, because it's not $1 anymore. But regardless, it's just take it from me, take the advice from me, take the word from me that it's doable. It's possible. And I personally don't hear this from many people. I have a couple people in my corner, and I think it's good to keep your corner small, your circle small, your supporters, keep them known and keep them close. But I just want you to know that you can do it. I want you to know that no matter what you may be going through, whether it be work, relationship trouble, debt, anything, you can get through it. You got this. And I'm kind of saying this partially to myself, but I also want everyone else to know that if there's people alive rooting in your corner, I'm one of them. I may not have to know people personally, may not have to agree with people personally, I may not even have to like you personally. But if you're a human being that truly cares about the world and truly gives meaningful output to at least their own lives, I will be here to support you with my words, my thoughts, my emotions, and I just want everyone to know you can do it. You can get through it. Whatever's bothering you, it's okay. Take a deep breath though. It's kind of hard to think about plans when you're drowning in an issue, when you're drowning in a problem. So I think it's best that, think about it. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. Dwelling is different from thinking about your problem. Because when you're thinking about your problem, you're actively thinking about a solution, actively thinking about maybe a plan of action. But it's hard to think whenever you're overwhelmed by your problem, right? You can only think so much in your head of yours, Of course, there's a lot that goes on there, and I'm sure it's very interesting. But the only person that's able to communicate with you is yourself. And yeah, sometimes words from other people may help, like for me sitting here to you. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to take a breath, take a step back, zoom out. Don't zoom in, zoom out, and understand you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. And you can do it. Whatever it is, you can get through it. Okay? Is it gonna be easy? No. Is it gonna take forever? Yes. Will it be painless? Probably not. Will you keep struggling? Of course. But at the end of the day, as long as you're still here, you're healthy, and you're alive, you're able to express yourself, even if you're in a dark place, it's all that matters. Just don't let your problems be bigger than they are. Don't let your emotions feed your problems into something they shouldn't be. And what I was talking to my own counselor about yesterday, was how sometimes my emotions take over my actions. Of course, it's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be emotional. It's only human. But there's a difference between feeling your emotions and having them feel you, I guess. Having them control you. And so, if you're having trouble starting on an action plan, if you're having trouble fixing the situation you're in, or if you're having trouble just, finding yourself, if you're confused, just remember something that my therapist said to me yesterday that stuck in my head, and honestly I think it kind of changed my brain chemistry, is that imagine your emotions are a giant, just majestic mastiff, or a giant horse, anything, just a giant animal, majestic, luxurious, those types of animals. In this case, imagine it's a stallion, giant racehorse, white stallion, beautiful, muscly stallion, athletic. Now imagine that horse had a harness on it with a rope that you could use to lead it. Now imagine you grab onto the rope and the horse pulls you around. It starts yanking you around. You start running into everything, running into fences, running into people, hitting the floor, probably hurting. Now imagine that same horse. But imagine you don't let that horse lead you. You don't let that horse take you and drag you around. Instead, you firmly plant your feet on the sides of that harness, grab onto that rope, and you lead that powerful horse. And of course, if it wasn't obvious already, that horse is meant to be an example of your emotions, your mentality. You can't let your emotions drag you like that, because your emotions are powerful enough to where they will drag you if you allow them to. They will take control of you if you allow them to. But if you can take those emotions, even though they're still there, you're feeling them, they're present, you get on there and you lead them, you use them instead of letting them use you, then you will truly begin to find yourself in the abyss. You will truly begin to love yourself in the mindset that you have that is supposedly unlovable. When you look in the mirror, what you see, of course it says something about you, but it's not everything. What's on the outside portrays only a fraction. And now that I'm home, I just had a lot of time to reflect. It's only been a day or two, and that's a lot of time, because when I'm in school studying, it's hard. And I hope that someday, and not even hope, I know, I have faith that someday I'll come back, sit in front of a camera, maybe not this camera, sit in front of a camera, talk again like this, and hopefully my words hold true. Hopefully I did get through this. And that hope that I'm holding right now is strong. It's a strong hope. Because although I may be at a low, and I may have gotten kicked a couple times, I'm still gonna get back up. If I fail a semester, I don't care. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get it. If my car gets repossessed, I don't care. I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna get it back. Get another one. If I lose my job, would suck, yeah. But gotta take responsibility. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get it. So that hope that I have, it's a strong hope. And as the plan of action continues and I keep leading my horse to first place in this race, that hope will turn into faith, and that faith will turn into reality. But until that happens, I'm not going to dwell on the future. I'm not going to dwell on the past. Think about the present. I guess it's a full circle to where we began the video. Like I said, the best place to start, and the best time to start, rather, was 2 weeks ago. The second best time, right now. So, just hope you guys enjoyed the video, give you something to think about. I'm gonna try and maybe have some better scripting or something. I just wanted to start this and give you guys some of my thoughts. I think this is a good baseline for introducing myself, kind of where I'm at, and hopefully hopefully I develop something interesting, fun, intriguing. But right now, I'm just doing it for the love of the game. I think what's keeping me up is the love, the support. And although I have a few people, it's not a giant group of people. I have a few of those special people. And I'm sure there's more to come in my life that mean more than the world to me. People that would support me to the end, and I'd support them. And I just think that all the love that I get from them has been keeping me going. And I'm fortunate for that, but I know some people, they don't have the luxury of being supported by a group of people. And for you people that may not, for anyone that may not be going through the ideal circumstances, just please keep going. You matter. It doesn't matter what your mistakes have been. It doesn't matter if you're going through something and you're leading a life with mistakes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're at your lowest. Just please don't give up. Don't give in to your dependencies. Don't give in to your vices. Because at the end of the day, the evil forces are attractive to people like that who are near the end. Of course they are. But you need to stay hopeful, stay happy, stay faithful, believe in yourself, love yourself, because therefore you can love others. And when you love others, faith will maintain itself and hold itself with a strong bond that allows the world to keep moving. And will the world keep moving regardless? Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. So, with that said, got what I had to get off my chest. I don't think I'm gonna edit this video. It's just raw recording. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just keep going. Keep your head up. Take a nap if you need to. Take a nap if you need to. Breathe. Close your eyes. Meditate. Drink some water. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Take care of what you're putting in your body. And I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna relax a little bit. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.